comes? Who? Nidra Devi means sleepiness comes and attacks, and thus he sleeps. So you should be very careful here, but because you have come from so many far away. So very carefully you should hear. So I don't know sadhana and bhajan. So if we are in that class, more wretched than that class, lower. Raghunath Das Goswami was not a person of this world, but he was person of Golok Vrindavan, Rati Manjari. But he was playing a role like this, that I don't know sadhan and bhajan. What is sadhan and sadhan? What is called sadhan and sadhya? What we want to collect, to have, that is called sadhya. We are not that thing, but we want that thing. It is called sadhya. And by what means we can attain this thing, it is called sadhya. Like I want to make a beautiful house equipped with all kinds of facilities, modern facilities. Then you will have to collect money. Then to collection of money is called sadhan. And sadhya is, but now we want money, so money is now sadhya. And by what means we will earn money is, we will have to go to any firm, to any company, and work very hard day and night, and then we can collect something money, and then we can build this. So these are sadhana and sadhana. If anyone wants to be happy in this world, money is sadhana. If they want heaven, then good works are sadhana. If you want salvation, if you are so worried, you are feeling so much suffering, sorrows, so many difficulties, birth and death, if you want to be out of all these things, then you will have to do for something for this. Then Gyan will be sadhana. And if you want bhakti and Krishna service, then Krishna service is sadhya. And what will be sadhana? Bhakti, pure devotion. If you want bhakti, you will have to serve Vaishnava and associate with Vaishnava. Then bhakti is sadhya, and sadhana is to associate of Vaishnava, hearing Hari Katha, chanting them. More than this, if you want to love and to serve Radha Krishna conjugal, then you will have to go same kind of guru and associate with same kind of Vaishnava, devotee. You cannot have it by serving Sridham Shubal if you want to serve conjugal. No. By the service of Jasoda and Nanda Baba, you can only have it by the service of, by serving gopis only, in the guidance, in the lines of gopis. So if anyone is always like Krishna Bhakti Rasamati Priyatang Kutopi Jadi Labhyate Tatra Laulamaka Mulya Mekalam Janma Koti Sukritarna Labhyate. A devotee like Rupa Goswami, a devotee like Raghunath Das Goswami, Six Goswami, Krishna Das Kaviraj, up to Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, Yoga Prabhupada. If you associate, then this class of bhakti can be had. We can have. Otherwise not. Without following these footsteps of Gopi, anyone can lakhs and lakhs, but they cannot attain this thing. Bhav. So, to follow the Gopis, to follow any person whose heart is always saturated with a Braj mood of Gopi mood. These can give you. In Chaitanya vividly it has been told that a person who wants to serve Kanjuga, but the Gopi mood, following Gopi mood, everyone. And if you want to serve Srimati Radhika more than this, then we'll have to meet such a person who is the side of and so much Sevika of Srimati Radhika Harsha with Rup and Raghunath and all other. So he is telling Gramya Kathana Sunibe. First observe these principles. If you want that thing, like Raghunath Das Goswami, then Gramya Kathana Sunibe, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling to Raghunath Das Goswami, finally, and last Upadesh, to have sadhan sadhan, topmost, ultimate goal of any fortunate devotee, to have the service of Srimati Radhika. Gramya Kathana Sunibe, have you the book of Swamiji Chaitanya Charitamrita? I want that. Yes, sir. And you should read, because I want to follow, and I want that you should follow Swamiji. No? Antadila 236. Sixth chapter, last Antadila. 235, no, 236. Balona khaibe na, Gramya Katha na sunibe. You should not hear Gramya Katha. Gramya Katha, what is the meaning?
Idle talk, gossip.
What he said?
The ordinary talks of common men. The ordinary talks of common men.
They should not. You should not hear. And Gramya Varta na kahibe. What?
Ordinary news. Do not hear ordinary news.
What is ordinary news? Those talking, speaking, having no relation with devotion of Krishna and devotees, we should not chatter and patter. All these. Don't try to hear. Only you can hear something for maintaining your life, which is essential. But these are also Harikatha. If you are going to market to bring something for your deities, for cooking, for Mahaprasad, to serve Vaishnava, this is not Gramya Katha. But, you know, once Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami were meeting in Nandagaon. Where? And the tree Kadambate, where Radha and Krishna usually play so much thing, pastimes there. So they were discussing all these things. Krishna Katha. They forgot to take anything. They were quietly absorbed in that. It became from morning to 12. It passed 12 and they had forgotten everything. They were quietly absorbed in telling and hearing Krishna Katha. A very little baby girl of 12 years, village girl, came. So beautiful, marvelous. But class were not so high class, but very charming, very sweet voice and appearance. She told, "Oh Baba, Baba, why you are not doing anything for taking some? You are not taking anything? My mother saw and sent me with this milk and some rice and some sugar. I am giving you. You should make kheer, sweet rice, kheer, sweet rice, and offer your deities and take." But they were not hearing. They were not hearing. They were quickly observed. She went from there, keeping his paws, and after that, she returned after half an hour. "Oh Baba, you have not cooked yet, and you are engaged in talking. I'm going to cook it." And at once she brought some dry cow dungs, and from where she took fire, and at once she cooked and gave them. "Oh Baba, you should offer and take. I'm going, otherwise my mother will chastise." And she quickly returned. Sanatana Goswami saw her, and he was so attractive. He told that, "Bring that and offer to Krishna, and then we should take something." When they took it, so sweet, more than nectar, and they began to weep both loudly, "Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. You have come and you have cooked for us, and we could not recognize you. Really, you were that girl, we have missed the opportunity to fall down on your lotus feet," and both began to weep loudly. Sanatana Goswami told, "Don't do in future. Have you any desire at that time?" "Oh yes, I was desiring that my Gurudev, my elder brother has come. I should give him something, because time is over. I should give something to him. But there was nothing." "Oh, that is why Srimati came, to fulfill your desire. So in future you should never wish that then she will come and he will be serve us. We don't want. We want to serve her." So you can know that how high class of devotees Raghunath Das and Rupa Goswami was. That even Srimati Radhika came and cooked for them. So we should not wish anything. Don't do Gramya Varta, chatter and pattering, anything which is not related to Krishna and his devotees. First thing this, and then koto samay holo? ঠিক। ভালো না খাইবে আর না পরিবে। Don't try for delicious foods. Easily what is met what is coming? Sattvic, pure thing, offer to Krishna and Radhika, and remnant you should take. Don't run after delicious foods. If you are running like that, your bhakti will be ruined. Amali Malat Bhaiya, Krishna Amsadalobe. You should follow that slope. What is slope? Trinadapi Sunechena, Tarorapi Saisuna, Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Shaka. Have tolerance, like trees. Even they are cutting, no water they are trying, never wanting any water or anything. Be humble more than grosses. So humble. And don't want your praise, but you should have respect all according to their ability and stage. Don't try to honor in same way highest and lowest Vaishnavas. According to their ability and stage, you should try to honor them. No? And don't want your praise. Then you can chant name correctly and sincerely and pure name. Otherwise you cannot. Braje Radha Krishna na seva manushe karibe. And you should follow Braje Radha Krishna seva man. What he has written?
And within your mind, render service to Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan.
Any note or anything?
There's a comment. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says in his Amrita Pravaha Bhasya that when a man and woman are married, they beget children and are thus entangled in family life. Talk concerning such family life is called Gramya Katha. A person in the renounced order never indulges in either hearing or talking about such subjects. He should not eat palatable dishes, since that is unfit for a person in the renounced order. He should show all respects to others, but should not expect respect for himself. In this way, one should chant the holy name of the Lord and think of how to serve Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan.
I told some devotee that you should be here, and time to time I will question. So some devotees like Bhagat Bhatsal, now he has come. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling, Amani Manadhaya Krishnam Sadalave Braje Radha Krishna Seva Manuse Karibe. Animal when read this and think what is Manushi Seva? If question is not coming, then it means that he is not reading manually. What is Manushi Seva? We are serving Krishna by our senses, by hand, by eyes, by tongue, everything. But what is this? Manushi Seva. But in our line, it is most important. For senior Vaishnavas and Uttam Vaishnava, those who are in the line of Rupa and Raghunath, in the line of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Prabhupada. I think when Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj came, he was cutting only jungles and jungles. Gramya Katha, Gramya Varta, he was cutting all. And telling only to be like that. This bit Gita. And to chant from door to door. But he had no time to tell these things and to explain. But we'll have, I don't want to be in a same class as I was in 100 years before. We want to improve. And from lower classes to upper classes. Though it is for upper classes, but you cannot be same in 100 years and 1,000 years. So if any person who is sincere, he will want to know what is Mansi Seva and how he used to do. Also you know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave one Govardhan Shila and Gunja Mala who has been brought by any devotee, Sankarananda, from Vrindavan to Jagannatha. And he gave it to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to worship it with his tears, keeping that salagram, Giriraj, on eyelids, sometimes here, sometimes here. But he never need water from outside, from Ganges and ocean. His heart tears coming from eyes was sufficient to make bath of that Giriraj Shila. After some time, he gave it to Raghunath Das Goswami and told what he told, that you should see this Govardhan like Brajendanandan Shyam Sundar. And this Gunjamala, I have given this, that you should offer your heart and everything in this Gunjamala. You should treat it like Radhika. Gunjamala. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to take that Gunjamala at the time of bhajan in his name. What is the meaning? What is the meaning? I want the mercy of Srimati Radhika. His mercy is my garden. So it gave it to Raghunath Das Goswami. He also told that you should take some water and 8 tulasi, 8 manjari with 2 lips each. Very soft. Manjari, you know, the flower of tulasi. Very soft. And at least 2 lips on both sides with water you should offer to Giriraj Maharaj. I have given this Brajendandan Shyam Sundar in the shape of Giriraj. You should serve, and you will have the mercy of Giriraj. And treat this Mala, Gunja Mala like Srimati Radhika. I have given you in the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. And he began to worship. He used to see Giriraj in Brajendanandan Shyam Sundar, Radhanath Radhakant in Giriraj. And in Gunjamala he used to see Srimati Radhika, always weeping, closing his eyes like my Prabhu coming from India with me. No? Don't sleep. I will tell you to return to India. So, I will explain it further. What is Mansi Seva? What is all these things? How we can proceed and sadhana and sadhana. It will help you so much like nectar. You will be saved from worldly things by hearing and adopting. So you should try to follow all these things from your core of hearts. If you like to be a very bona fide and sincere Vaishnava. Otherwise you can come and take the darshan Mahaprasad, and in my class you can slay. God Praman. She has come. Where? Where is harmonium? No harmonium? Oh, you should bring all this. You should keep harmonium here. Oh. Then you can bring harmonium. You should. Engraved means who?
They're from Ekachakra.
Really?
In India, they're from Ekachakra.
From India it has been from?
Ekachakra.
Ekachakra.
They came just last week. We were given them. So,
It has been come out from neem tree.
we were told that. We were told that from
Anyhow, it is okay. Not to say that it has come from neem or anything. Dikra is dikra.
But our mood is that we would like to not impose our idea on you, but if you have some feeling or thought on how we should conduct our worship, then we are happy for that.
He will say,
बोल रहे मैं अपना विचार आपके ऊपर नहीं थोपूंगा, किंतु यदि आप बताना चाहें कि मैं किस भाव से गौर नित्यानंद की सेवा करूं उनकी तो बताएं.
you can do. Like, you know Govidas Pandit?
Yes.
What he did? Once,
Very good.
before taking sannyas, Nityananda Prabhu went to his home, crossing Ganges. They were from some people, perhaps, at that time. When they went, and he served so much affectionately, Govidas Pandit, with his all family persons. He has not taken marriage, but his other brother, Govidas Pandit,
सूर्यदास
Suryadas,
सूर्यदास
he was, you can keep in there. He was married and he had two daughters, Janava and Vasudha and Janava. He was bachelor, Govidas Pandit, and he was very pure and high class of Govidas. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed one day and go Nityananda Prabhu. Second day he told that I want to go Maya. Told him one day, Prabhu, I want that. You should one day stay here. Second day
Again he became ready to go. And he told that Prabhu. And began to be taking their fits in their own and began to be. Prabhu, one day I went. That one day more years. Again, third day, fourth day, fifth day. Again he began to be. Then he told that what to do. He was not willing to leave them. So he told that if you will go, I will die. Then he ordered to make 2 duties of Gaur-Nitya and one pair. Quickly it was done, and he gave life and everything. He did pratishtha, and he gave it to Guru darshan. He was so happy. He told that you may go now. But when they became ready, again he fell down on their face and he said, Prabhu, I will not allow you to go, you should be here. Then they should go, yes, they can. But when they began to go, then he fell flat on their face. Prabhu, you should not go. So he was not determining. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Nityananda, you can take either us, either them. Any of them. He told that you should be and deity should go away. But when they were ready and going, that he began to weep so. And deity were talking and taking every seva to him. So he could not give up them. Then he told to deity that you should be here and they should go. He was not determined what to do. In between them, whom I should keep and serve. At last, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did mercy. And deity was left and he. But deity was same like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You can serve them as Guru Das Pandit was serving. None different to them. And you can serve them back. Both can give you conjugal love and affection in the guidance of you.
So, if we worship Nitai God under the guidance of Sri Rupa, then
Not under guidance, just should worship them and pray that we want to worship Radha and Krishna conjugal in the guidance of Rupa Bhakti. We can give this. They both.
let's harmonize that way.
So you are serving, you can serve them. And after serving, Mahaprabhu will be Radha and Krishna conjugal. And Nityananda Prabhu will be like Baldev. And then separated. Then he will be like elder brother of Krishna. And Gaurchandra will be in the shape of Radha and Krishna conjugal. So doing pranam from far away to Baldev Prabhu, you can serve Radha and Krishna conjugal in this way.
I wanted to ask you this. I wanted to harmonize these things about the development of Braj, the mood of Braj, and how to worship Nitai Gaur.
In this way.
There will be no...
And when that will come, then you yourself think that thoughts. Then by the grace of Krishna, you will be into one in Gaur Leela, one.
This is my nature also. I think you know that.
Any day in morning, I will install. It has not been installed any good day. When there will be Purna home, Vaishnava home, perhaps on last day, one day before, on the 18th or any day, and at that day, we will make Abhishek. We should bring 2 mirrors and some important things in brief, naming the detective from market or anything, and then we will do.
So Maharaj, just one more time. Are you personally happy that we worship Nitai Gaur, or would you like us to, in some other way?
Guru gets according to the stage of sadhana. What he wants, Guru, what is he so high, we cannot understand it. Whether you can have or not. So, what you are now in what position you can be according to help you.
I'm very happy with that.
I'm happy that
And we have small brass.
Huh?
We have the small brass gornitai as well. They
why you are keeping so many?
No,
Why so many?
we just
Don't make it fashion.
No. We had 2. We have had 2 this big, but last week these 2 were given, just manifest. And we were thinking that maybe we could install these 2. We don't.
It will be burden afterward if you have so many pairs.
Yes, I told them that.
You should not keep so many pairs.
Yes, I agree.
And I also will not suggest you that one pair you should do, one pair you should do, one pair they see and one pair she. No 4 pairs.
No.
In a family, one pair should be sufficient.
Yes.
Gradually, we should try to come in mood, like Raghunath Das, like Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami. If you are going here and there, suppose you will go to Navadvip, what will you do of this? Brahmangal Parikama and Navadvip. It is very hard to maintain the puja and everything. So, one pair is sufficient perhaps. In our temple, so many persons gave
Yes.
that we cannot do in the last. They become unable to. But we don't collect so much. At once, if anyone wants to serve, we do no, just.
So they can give some away?
What they want, they should do.
Yes.
If they want to 2 pairs, they
No,
want.
no, I don't like that idea. I like to focus, just one focus.
We should try to be one and totally absorbed in one. Now you should worship because you have. And after that, if it is anything for them, you can go to any good devotee or as you like. Or if they are married, donate one pair again, and they will take and rest.
And the standard of worship we
Standard of worship.
worship, what should we
It
do?
depends on the devotees. Raghunath Das never has a mood that this is Giriraj Govardhan Shila. Always knowing that it is the general intention. And when he used to see Gunjamala, oh, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given me in the lotus feet of Sri. In that he used. So, gradually moods can come.
So we should also do
But when
arati.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to be immersed in mood, oh Krishna hai. Ashada Goswami were immersed in mood, searching Krishna here and there, speaking He Radhe Brajadevi ke chale. He Nanda Suno Kuta, oh Nanda Suno, where, oh Radhike, oh Lalite, where you are? I am dying without you. Sometimes in Radhakund, sometimes here, in Bhandirvan, sometimes in Vrindavan. They've forgotten who am I. They have no senses to keep their clothes here and there. They have forgotten their taking place. Then we will worship the deities Giriraj Govardhan and Gunjamala. Oh, that is why he gave it to proper devotees. And after Raghunath, what he became? When he was of that 2 days, 3 days in, not in senses, who looked after? But don't fear for this mood is so high. It may come in hundreds and 100 bucks. But and,
Some comment on how they should be finished painting or anything
painting is okay.
is okay.
Painting.
What color should their eyes be?
Huh?
What color should their eyes be?
Eyes?
What color?
Eyes are okay.
But some color.
Color is given.
Should
Black.
they have any white or just all black? I only
What?
this one has white, but maybe I should make all black.
This is not finished. Some will be finished. Some bluish. Some black but bluish. Like this.
They can lead us to Braj. And they can take us to Vrindavan.
But you should be in Braj mood.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
first you should get cloth and finish it well. Everything is okay. Only eyes okay.
Should there be any white at all in eyes?
Huh?
Any white in eyes?
What?
Along with the eyes, should there be some white also?
Like a little tiny
Yeah.
bit.
Makes them bright.
My brother. Okay.
Oh, you have watched so many deities, so you can see the deities. Very good.
Gurudev is Rajvala by his birthday is today. His birthday is today.
Birthday today.
Today.
Oh, we have come very auspicious day.
Having you with us is the best birthday present.
We will do this function in evening at the when in our council will sit. Oh.
He is very shy.
I'm a happy atmosphere.
We will all Swasti, bring some flowers, more collect, so that two or one we can give to all in hands, their hands, and then I will utter the mantra and they all will bless him.
And I need their blessings also.
All the good that you should improve your operation.
Very nice.
But still, you can bring some flowers. This is the you can take all the palms up together.
Everyone was very happy last night, all the guests. The Harikit is going on nicely now. Always problem in 1-2 days, and then things are getting better and better. The rain, I'm worried for the rain, but how many people were?
Yes, Sudhakar. Mangalam bhavatu.
Mangalam bhavatu.
Mangalam bhavatu.
Mangalam bhavatu.
Mangalam bhavatu.
Mangalam bhavatu.
Sukh shanti bhavati bhavatu.
Sushanti bhavatu.
Samriddham bhakti bhavatu.
Bhakti bhavatu.
Radha dasyam bhavatu.
Radha dasyam bhavatu.
It is okay?
I heard Radha Dasyam Bhavatu. They're blessing me for this.
Now you can distribute. Yeah. Please go. But you should distribute
Yes.
to devotees
All.
with your own hand.
Yes. Now or outside?
Now.
Somehow just now.
Somehow just now.
You should make your father. You should take it. Why not to me first?
I'm thinking.
There's no butter in it. There's no butter?
What?
I made it so you could take.
Very useful for me also.
Yes.
Now useful. Why you are not making for me?
Krishna Das Prabhu, he's cooking very happily.
This
Oh, that.
you can do.
Yes.
I will give recipe.
It's good? Good.
It's
Very
made.
tasteful.
It's made with oil.
No ghee, nothing.
Nothing.
No,
Only little oil. No, oil.
bit of olive oil.
Olive oil.
If no ghee, no oil. In evening, in night, some should be jolliness. Okay.
Okay.
Anything to express?
I was wondering, some devotees at the night were telling me how that in the evening when you chant your Gayatri, that,
More loudly.
that when some devotees, when they chant their Gayatri, they said that you should face north in the evening.
বলছে সন্ধ্যাবেলা এখন গায়ত্রী জপ করবে, অনেকে বলছে উত্তর দিয়ে মুখ করে করবে, এটা ঠিক নাকি পূর্ব দিকে করবে?
East is always okay. But one can do in evening, north also. Both. But best is to east. But some of the devotees do not know how. It has been told like this. East is best, but anyone can do also in north. How are you?
Good.
Tasteful? How are you? A drama should be done like
বেজার
Baza. No?
What drama?
Which drama do you like?
Any of the Braj Leela or Mahaprabhu Leela.
Okay.
Do you have the script?
That Leela should be done which was done in the but more refined. And more
With lawyer.
huh?
With lawyer. The drama with lawyer.
More impressive.
I think really
Yeah, she was the
beggar of praying, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now we're called Swami is not here.
Have the actors.
The actors are not here.
Now I should write it is now.
Only
Guru Pananandi.
What is this? Oh. Parikama.
Okay.
That not given
Okay, Ronnie.
before?